Now, in this video, we're going to go over why your LinkedIn leads still suck, but more importantly, how to fix it. So let's dive right in. Now, you're in a situation where you pretty much did everything that everyone told you to do. You're on LinkedIn, you started posting, you're actually connecting, and you're even getting some book calls. But now your calendar is still filled with prospects who ask for payment plans, or even worse, your no-show rate is over 50%. So your sales team's a bit demoralized, and you're wondering, I'm on the platform with all of the decision makers, so why are my leads so bad? And I'll tell you why. You're on the right platform, but you're focusing on the wrong strategy. And we've been in a situation really where my entire business is basically built on getting high quality committed leads. And so having the right strategy is absolutely critical to getting real clients. Now, in this video, I'm going to diagnose the three mainly flawed LinkedIn strategies that produce these terrible leads. And I'll show you the one that actually will attract the committed high budget clients that you're actually looking for. And it's the same type of clients that have gotten me to over 55,000 followers, all organically on LinkedIn, with over 10 million impressions on my brand alone last year, and has driven calendars that look like this, LinkedIn inboxes that look like this, and payment plans, basically payment breakdowns coming inbound, paid in full for our clients that look like that. So if you want something similar, then continue to listen up here. Now, being on LinkedIn alone isn't enough. It's actually how you use it that is everything. So if your leads are poor, you're likely guilty, basically based on one of these three flawed strategies. One is that you're what we call the resume duster. So your profile just lists your job history, but it doesn't speak to your specific audience. It doesn't agitate a pain point or have a clear call to action. So 82% of B2B buyers actually review your profile before a meeting. So if it just looks like a resume, they don't actually have a reason to see you as a high value expert. The second is that you're just a random poster. So you share company news or a generic industry article, but your content doesn't teach a unique framework or actually prove your expertise. It's basically just noise, not signal. And this attracts an audience of peers and job seekers, but not ideal clients. The third is that you're the spammy connector. So you're just sending hundreds of generic connection requests and then immediately pitching your services in the DMs. This is a numbers game that only works on the most desperate, price-sensitive prospects. So you're signaling that basically you're a commodity, and so you're going to get treated like one. Now, all three of these flawed strategies lead to the same root cause. You failed to build real authority and trust before the sales call. So when your content is generic, you build no authority, and then your prospect doesn't see you as a leading expert. They see you as just another service provider. So when your outreach is spammy, you build no trust, and the prospect sees you like a transactional salesperson, not as a strategic partner. And this is basically why your leads suck. You get on a call with someone who's got no pre-existing belief in your expertise or your value. So of course, they just don't show up. Now, they're going to be in a situation where they're also going to ask you for payment plans for the same type of reason. So your strategy signal to them that you're a low value commodity. So they're going to treat you in that exact way. Now you've got a sales team that are losing belief because your LinkedIn strategy is handing them and putting them in a situation where they've got unwinnable conversations. So what's the solution? It's really to stop using LinkedIn like an amateur and to start using it like a professional. And the solution is what I call the LinkedIn authority system. So first, you transform your profile into a conversion machine. It needs to speak directly to your ideal client. It needs to agitate their specific pain points, and it needs to guide them to a clear call to action. And it basically becomes a sales page that pre-sells and pre-qualifies every visitor. Second is that you publish authority building content. So you don't just publish random articles, you post your unique frameworks, your client case studies, and your contrarian insights. Your content proves that you are the expert before anyone ever speaks to you. Third, your outreach is relationship based. You connect with your ideal clients by leading with value, not a pitch. You use your content to start conversations. You're not a spammer, you're a helpful resource that actually builds trust. Now, when you combine these three things, the leads that you generate are completely different. They show up because they respect your authority, and they can afford you because they understand your value. So one of our clients we actually had, it was a classic spammy connector. He was just using automation to send hundreds of generic connection requests every day. And he was actually booking some calls, but his sales team was miserable. The no-show rate was over 50%, and every call was a battle over price. He was on the right platform doing the right activity, but getting terrible results. So we shut down his spammy outreach and then implemented the authority system. We rebuilt his profile, we created a 90-day content plan based on his expertise, and crafted a personalized value-first outreach strategy. The change was immediate. It was huge. He now only sends 15 highly personalized connection requests a day. His no-show rate is now under 10%. And last month, he closed his first five-figure client from LinkedIn, who literally said to him that I've been reading your posts for weeks. I know you're the guy. Just tell me where to sign. And his team was energized because they're finally having conversations with people who are already sold. So if you're on LinkedIn, but your pipeline is still full of tire kickers and ghosts, it's not the platform that's broken, it's actually your strategy. And it's time to stop being a resume duster, a random poster, or a spammy connector, and to start building a system that actually generates authority and trust to attract high quality clients. And if you want a more detailed breakdown of how to build a LinkedIn authority system like this that can attract qualified leads and qualified clients on an autopilot, I'm going to leave a free training and a free video based on the link I'm going to leave in the description box below with this video. Just click on the link, watch the video, let me know your thoughts. And also, if you found this particular video helpful, please do take a second to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.